Hello, you guys. So, I thought it would be pretty fun to kind of like sit down and look at pretty much almost all of my lip products and give them ratings for you guys, just to basically let y'all know if they're worth purchasing. All of my lippies are in here. I love coffee. It boosts my mood. Anyways, so the products in here are not all currently in use. I use a lot of them daily and some of them I don't use too often, but I went ahead and included some that I have used within the past 2 years. I'm just going to give you guys a heads up. I have a lot of Ren Beauty lip products, and that is because I am trying to complete my collection for the brand, from the brand. How would you put that? I'm just basically trying to collect all of their products. So I just wanted to give you all that little heads up, so when we get to Ren, it's not too much of a shocker. Okay, so let's start off with this Tower 28 lip jelly, and this was a collaboration with Cameron Boyce's foundation. I got this like 2 years ago. Look, the color is super pretty, super pigmented still. I'm surprised. I haven't used it in a minute. I don't think it's expired. I'm not sure, but I don't really keep up with that stuff. I loved this lip jelly, and I'm sure if I was to try it even now, I would still love it. Oh. This was limited edition, so it's not available anymore. I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10. Okay, so next we have this About Face matte lipstick. The reason I'm holding it like this is because it's broken. I made the mistake of dropping it a few weeks ago, and I have not forgiven myself. This is probably one of the only lipsticks that actually stays throughout the whole day, and it doesn't make my lips feel dry and stays put. It's basically like as if you put paint on your lips. The color is gorgeous. Maybe not for everyone. I will admit, when I first got this, I was like, hello, this color, the choice is interesting, but I'll try it, and I loved it. I will continue using this even though it's a little purple now. That's my own fault. Anyways, I am gonna give this a 10 out of 10 because I love this product so much. Okay, next we have this Makeup by Mario lip balm. I got this in a little Sephora kit with a lot of other famous brand goodies. I love this thing. I love how shiny it makes my lips look. It does kind of have a slight tingling sensation, so I'm not really sure if it's supposed to be a lip plumper. Oh, it says Plumping Lip Serum Lip Balm. So that's what it is. I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. It feels super hydrating and my lips look shiny and nourished with it on, and I love it. The plumping sensation is not bad at all. Like, it's barely even there. And I'm not sure if I'm just saying that because I'm used to plumping lip glosses at this point, but next up we got Summer Fridays, and I'm sure you guys have seen these all over TikTok. And I was influenced, I'm not gonna lie. It was around the holidays that I went on Sephora's website and I found some pretty good kits. I ended up getting these 3 lip balms for the price of $49, which is not bad at all. I got 3 for the price of 2. One singular Summer Fridays cost $24. Like, that's insane. But don't come at me, but I understand why. These lip balms are so worth it. We'll start off with this one because I feel like it's my least favorite, and I hate even saying that because I love the color red on my lips, but this one just doesn't do it for me as much as these two do. That's the color. It's really pretty. It's like a subtle cherry red. I honestly really do love it, but I feel like my lips dry out a lot when I put this on, and I don't know if it's just me. I love the tint it gives my lips though, and it smells super good. This particular lip balm I'm gonna give a 7 out of 10. But anyways, let's move on. This one is my absolute favorite. The scent is so nice. It smells like cocoa. It hydrates my lips a lot. I don't necessarily feel like it tints them in any way, but I don't know, it's just something about this one that I love. I'm giving this one a 10 out of 10. Last Summer Fridays is this vanilla one. I carry this one with me every single day at school. It stays in my backpack. I literally just took it out of my backpack just because I was gonna make this video. Every time my lips feel dry, I apply this and it gives my lips a nice shine and it keeps them hydrated for so long. 10 out of 10. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to Florence by Mills, and I have quite a few lippies from them. Firstly, we'll start off with these two Oh Whale lip balms. So I did have 2 other versions of these and they were tinted, but there's no point in putting them in this video because they're like out. Nothing will come out, no product. So we'll talk about these. Oh, it's the same thing. Why am I showing 2? We'll talk about this lip balm. It gives your lips a nice little shine. It nourishes them for a tiny bit, but honestly, it doesn't do much for me, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. Moving on, we got this Glow Yeah lip oil, and I also had another version of this, and it was the one that adjusted to your pH level, and I also ran out of that one. And as you can tell, I'm running out of this one too. This lip oil is super good. I love the applicator, and this one actually does keep my lips nourished and hydrated for a long period of time. Well, not too much of a long period, but a pretty long period. I'd say I could go about an hour or so without having to apply more. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Next up, we got their lip glosses. To be honest, guys, oh my gosh, why does it sound like I'm trash talking? I'm not trying to bash on Florence, but I just don't like these. That's really the reason why they're full. This one is in the shade Rose Lee, and I think this one came in a holiday kit, so it's not available anymore. And this one's actually really pretty. It's just super sticky. That's the problem with most of these. They're super sticky. And the pain cuts too deep. So this shimmery one I love. I love the shimmer it leaves on my lips, but it's too sticky for my liking. That's pretty much my only problem with this one, so I'm just gonna give it an 8 out of 10. This one, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of the color, but the texture is pretty nice. It does kind of feel sticky also, but it doesn't feel as sticky as the other one. And I don't know if it's just my products, but there's just something. We're also gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. These are the same. I don't know why they look different, but they're the same shade. The color isn't cute on my lips. 5 out of 10. So I got this Florence lip liner and I hate it. I'm sorry. I don't like lip liners. So I don't even know why I purchased this. I think I was trying to figure out how to use them, and I really thought that I was gonna like lip liners. Also, it broke. It's probably a product that I shouldn't have purchased. So I'm just gonna give this a 5 out of 10 also. Next, we got this liquid lipstick, and I actually really like this one. I used it recently in a video. I love the scent to it, and I love the color. I don't think its purpose is to keep your lips hydrated, but it does. It actually keeps my lips hydrated, and it keeps them feeling nice and smooth, so I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. And lastly, from Florence, we got this plumping lip gloss, and I actually really like this thing. I don't use it too often because I have a whole lot of other plumping lip glosses, but this product is pretty good. 9 out of 10. Okay, on to Rem Beauty. There's a lot. Look at this, guys. We'll start off with this one. This is a lip stain marker. I don't really know why it's in this video if I haven't used it at all. Before you come at me, let me explain. I haven't had an occasion to use it really, but I really want to try it out soon. Maybe for the Eternal Sunshine release day, I'll put this on. Anyways, I've seen reviews on this and it seems like a pretty good lip stain. I just can't give a review on it because I haven't tried it. Next up, we have this lip oil. This thing is cute. It is so cute, and I love the tip. I love the metal ball applicator, but it's not it. I am not gonna lie, it is not it. This dries out so unbelievably fast, and I don't know if you're supposed to apply like a lip balm before you apply this, but it's a lip oil. Like I don't think you're meant to apply something beforehand. That's kind of what I have to do in order for this product to function well. I don't know, it wasn't cutting it for me, so I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Next up, we have the Rem Beauty lip balm, and I've used this about 3 times and I actually really like it. It's just not my favorite lip balm. I don't think anything will top Summer Fridays, but it's not bad. It's pretty cute. It has a lot of glitters and everything, and I love the packaging. It does hydrate my lips, so I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. Next, let's move on to lipsticks. So I recently tried this lipstick out in a video, and let me tell you guys, it's one of the best products ever. It's magnetic. It looks like a little astronaut suit. It's super cute. This lipstick is so good. It feels super smooth and it dries down pretty quick, but it doesn't make your lips look chapped or anything. I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. Probably one of my favorites. For these lipsticks, I also really love them, and I've used these a lot, and I've owned them for a long time. And this one I use sometimes, but not too often, because the color just didn't really suit me. They're also magnetic, much like the little thicker one. They're not much different from the matte lipstick that I just showed you guys, but they're more of like a cream sensation. So here's a little swatch for this shade. It's in the shade Tongue Tied. 10 out of 10. A little swatch for Heartbreaker. Such a pretty color. These are so pigmented. 10 out of 10 for both of those. Now let's move on to plumping lip glosses. We'll start off with the minis. These are so cute. I did a whole little video reviewing these and I loved them. This one was in the shade Blue Moon, and it's such a cute little color. When it's on my lips, it doesn't feel like much. Once it's applied, it's more like glitter than anything. It's more like this one. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Next up, we got Jelly Sandals. So this is the miniature version and this is the original, and there's really not much difference at all. I just realized that. That's crazy. It's just the applicators. This one's a little more difficult to apply because you have to like press down, and this one you just give a little squeeze and it'll come out. I love this shade. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Out of all the Rem Beauty shades, this one is my absolute favorite. Anyways, here's the utmost importance, and this is just a clear gloss. This is the mini and this is the extra large. These are 10 out of 10. I love these. So now on to these. We'll start off with the shade Detention, and this shade was interesting. So that's the color. It's an interesting color. I mean, some people like those kinds of colors. Me personally, it looked different on the website, but I don't hate it. I applied it a few days ago. It's not too bad. I'll give this a 4 out of 10. I'm just being truthful. Let's move on to Scrunchie, and I have 2 of these because one I purchased a long time ago. The logo is scraped off, and this one I recently got in a little bundle. So Scrunchie is more like a, I don't really know what you could call that color, but it's a really pretty pinky color. I'm gonna give them an 8 out of 10. Next, we got the shade VCR. 8 out of 10. I can't talk. Next up, we got this color. It's called Pink Razor. It's so ugly. It is so ugly on me, guys. And I thought because I'm more on the darker side that it would look pretty. I was so wrong. I shouldn't have done that. 3 out of 10. Next we got Roll Up, and I love this one. It's like a wine color. It's so pretty. I love it so much. 10 out of 10. Now let's move on to the shimmer shades. These are so pretty. I love them. First off, we got the shade Chucky, and if I'm being honest, I was really excited for this one. I thought that I was gonna love it, but it looks aight on my lips. 8 out of 10. Now we've got these 3 little Thank You Next ones from the Thank You Next collection. First up is 7 Rings, and I really like this one. It's a very warm champagne-y color. 9 out of 10. Next up is Thank You Next. I actually really like this color. It's really similar to Needy. 8 out of 10. Last up, last product we're looking at, oh my gosh, that's crazy, is Needy. And this color is super pretty. I love it. I just feel like it fits more with the Thank You Next aesthetic. I know it's from the album Thank You Next, but I feel like this belongs in the Thank You Next too. Like, this is Thank You Next. I feel like this color belongs in Thank You Next, and this color belongs in Needy. But I don't know, that's just me. It's super pretty, super shimmery on the lips. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. I've looked at every single one of these lip products that I have used within the past 2 years. I definitely think that my collection will grow for the lippies. I really want to get the Rhode lippies and the new e.l.f. lippies. Yeah, that's on my wish list, definitely. I'm gonna try to get all that stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching, and leave me a comment down below if you own any of these brands. Thank you. Bye.